50 Cent yesterday, he was asked a question, why are so many black men voting for President Trump, right? And he had a response, but people on the left freaked out immediately and started attacking him. One of these happened with Chelsea Handler, who I think had a relationship with him many years ago. Let's go ahead and play her response.
You heard about my ex-boyfriend, right, 50 Cent, and his support of Donald Trump.
Yeah, what's going on between you? I saw your tweets and I go, wait, what's happening? Because you said he was your favorite ex-boyfriend, and then what does he do? He's supporting Trump?
He says he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes, which, by the way, isn't a plan of Joe Biden's. That's a lie. So he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes because he doesn't want to go from being 50 cent to 20 cent. And I had to remind him that he was a black person, so he can't vote for Donald Trump, and that he shouldn't be influencing an entire swath of people who may listen to him because he's worried about his own personal pocketbook. So I haven't heard back from him yet, but I am willing to, seal the deal in more ways than one if he changes his mind and publicly denounces Donald Trump. I might be willing to go for another spin, if you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, this is one of the most offensive things I've ever heard, Pastor John.
Well, Chelsea, the trailer park trash hand job, wants to offer another spin to a black man to keep him on the Democrat plantation. This is what you call racialized social constraint. It's where black men don't have the right or the might to vote for a different political party. And if so, you're demonized. Or if you do so, then someone wants to bend over and give you another spin. What's taking place today is asinine and sinister. It seems as if the Obama-Biden administration, and I said that the right way, the Obama-Biden administration has been rather condescending towards black people. Joe Biden comes out and says, if you vote for President Trump, then you're not black. Governor Hochul comes out and says that black kids in the Bronx don't even know what a computer is. But then when you consider the number of black babies that are aborted in New York, more black babies are aborted in New York than are given birth to. And then President Trump, Mr. MAGA, comes to the Bronx with a tour, gives a speech, and the black community and the brown community comes out by the droves. Why? Because we are sick of the racism. We're sick of the propagation of the policies of Lyndon B. Johnson, which sought to destroy the black community. We want capitalism. We want to be entrepreneurs. We want the free market. We want school choice. We want to remove inflation. We want to close the borders and to keep Hispanics and people from other parts of this world from coming in and replacing us. We want to keep our children. We want to benefit and build the black economic system in America. We don't want a hand job from Chelsea. We don't want another blow job. We want a job, a J-O-B, not a blow job. And so I'm sick and tired of these leftists putting this filth before us as if we are just idiots and fools and apes. No, we want better. Take us back to the days where the white liberals did not have the mental control over the black community. And what's happening right now, Steve Bannon, is a dastardly deed upon the American people. We want this constitutional republic. We love the American idea. America was founded upon Judeo-Christian principles. And what Chelsea said to our good friend 50 Cent is just evil and corrupt. And black America is responding. In 2020, Joe Biden, President Trump received nearly 9% of the black vote. But in 2024, he's trending around 22%. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to get that number up to 30% and 35%. Why? Because we deserve better. I'm sick of the Chelsea hand jobs of the Democrat Party.
Pastor John, new book, Hoodwinked. You kind of rose to prominence because you were one of the first fearless leaders who went into these school boards. We had you on the show a couple of years ago when you first started. I mean, you were lighting people up about what was proper for young children to have access to. And, man, they came after you. And I said at the time, one of the reasons they came after you, they were affronted. These progressives run these school boards. These Marxists were affronted that a black man came in there and stood up for them, stood up to them on the values of the Judeo-Christian West, sir.
Yes, you're so right. I've now been to 14 states, amassed over 300 million views. We've been able to flip 2 school boards, one in Pennsylvania and one in New Jersey. I've been able to strike down a transgender policy, policy 5756 in New Jersey. We've been able to remove dozens of pornographic books around this nation. And I'm not just standing up for people who look like me. I'm standing up for our constitutional republic. I'm standing up and speaking up for the American idea and dream. And the weak, woke left, they hate our children. They demonize our children. If they don't kill them in the womb, they will assault them through mental rape in the classroom. I call it mental rape, not indoctrination or grooming, because it assaults the soul, it stains the brain, and it robs children of their innocence. And I'm not finished. I'm launching a program through iknowgod.us called Cyclone 400, where I will raise up over 400 school board warriors to join me around this nation to fight tyranny.
Give me that again. I know God. Where do people go to check this out? Because we need this more than ever. Where do they go, Pastor John?
You can go to iknowgod.us and you can subscribe and receive my battle plan on how to reclaim schools and communities. This plan is free. I have a toolkit that will be uploaded soon. It's the most comprehensive toolkit in America on how to defeat the woke agenda. And I also have my new book that's already out that I want you all to go and get a copy of on Amazon. It's called Hoodwinked: 10 Lies Americans Believe and the Truth That Will Set Them Free. The first lie that we have to address is the lie that is tantamount to what Chelsea Handjob is trying to push upon 50 Cent, and that is the narrative that America is a racist nation. If America is a racist nation today, not in the past, but today, then how do we explain the border crisis? A 2019 Pew Research Center study was done that showed that there were 4.6 million Black immigrants living in America. And that number is supposed to balloon to nearly 9.5 million immigrants by 2060. If America is a racist nation, why aren't Black immigrants and brown immigrants and tan immigrants getting this memo? Why are they risking their lives to get into this country? There are more people fighting to get into America than out of America. If America is a racist nation, how do we explain President Barack Hussein Obama in 2008 and in 2012 winning 2 presidential elections? Black people only represent 13% of the overall population in America. In order for a Black man to win twice, it requires a lot of white people voting for him. Let's talk about economics. Consider this. The median income range in America, it's owned by Asians and not white people. The highest income earners in America are Indians and not white people. People want to convince, in particular, the woke left wants to convince Black America that America is a racist nation so that we hate our liberty, so that we hate freedom, so that we hate the American flag, so that we try to redefine the founding of America with 1619 and not 1776. This is all intentional. Keep Blacks angry in America, so therefore they will not support the free market system. This book is a consequential bestseller in the making book, and you need to get a copy of it. I also talk about the fact that the transgender community is under attack. People tell you today that transgenders are under attack. Transgenders are not under attack. I'm going to show you what's under attack. This book right here, the Bible, the basic instructions before leaving earth, the best-selling book of all time. It's also the most stolen book of all time as well. This book is under attack. Why? Because it speaks towards truth and reality. And those who are in the transgender community, they have lost reality. We call it gender dysphoria today, but it used to be called a disorder. And for those who are of that persuasion, they represent the two-spirited community. They have one spirit that the spirit that God gave them, and then they have a demonic spirit, a spirit that's conjured up in their mind. And by the blood of Jesus Christ, if one is born again, that demonic spirit will flee. I'm saying to Americans out there, get to Amazon and purchase a copy of this book right now, Hoodwinked. By definition, hoodwinked means to have a hood over your head to the point that you were beyond blindfolded. And that's where America is today. We can't see clearly. We think that left is right and right is left. We think up is down and down is up. We think a boy is a girl and a girl is a boy. We think that robbing people of their freedoms in America is an American value, and it's not. Purchase this book today. Hoodwink, get it.